Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too.
Friends, we have seen that string is one of the primitive data type in JavaScript, right? So we have here 7 types of data types. In that, string is one, right? Now let's see some more details about that string. Okay, so I'll go to VS Code. So here you can read, friends, string is 0 or more characters written inside the quotes. So characters are nothing but ABCD 1 2 3 at the rate, whatever it might be. If you write and wrap that inside the quotes, that is considered as a string in JavaScript. Okay, so I'll write something like variable. I'll write greet equal to, here I'll take single quotes and then I'll pass hello and then people, or we can pass anything, and let's check this with type of operator. Okay, so I'll console.log and I'll pass type of operator and then here I'll pass greet. Okay, now let's open the browser. Opening the browser. So here you see we got output as string, so that means it is string. Okay, so let's close these numbers till here, we don't need that, and let's cut this also. So friends, here just remember that there are two types of strings in JavaScript. Okay, first one is primitive string and the second one is string object. Okay, so two types. First one is primitive string and the second one is string object. So here whatever we have created just now, that is called primitive string. Okay, and string object is nothing but, just like we have created array using array constructor and object using object constructor, we have one string constructor function built in JavaScript, so we can create string object using that string constructor function. Okay, so let's do that now. Here I will write where I'll take it name as another grid. Let's take another grid, and here I'll type new. We have to type new, and then here I'll write capital S and then string, open parenthesis. Here we can we have to write the message you want to put inside that string. So here I'll write another hello and hello. So let's come outside this. Here I'll print console.log. Here I'll type of and then I'll pass here another grid. Okay, now here again I'll write console.log and type of, and here I'll pass grid. So let's go to browser. So friends, you can see that first one is string, obviously it is a primitive string, and the second one is object because we have created that using string constructor function. Okay, now you have understood this concept. I'll do something now. I'll write another grid and then if I press dot, if I put dot, you can see I'm getting all these methods. So basically because this another grid is object, I'll get all these methods which are accessible to me. Just like array object will get that push, pop, unshift, shift, all that methods. Here I'll get all these methods because another grid is an object. Okay, so let's remove that. I'll go to grid. Here also I'll write grid and then I'll put dot. See friends, it is a primitive string, right? But still I'm getting all these methods. How am I able to get all these methods? It is not object, right? Just now we have seen that. So friends, what happening? The reason for that is in JavaScript, internally JavaScript wraps this primitive string into the string object so that we can get all the methods that are available to the object. Okay, we can use this just like an object. So that's why we are getting all the methods to this grid variable also. Okay, nothing guys. It's just wrap this primitive data type with a string object, with this like this string object, so that we'll get all the methods. Internally that's happening, we can't see that, but just we can work with it. Okay, now we have understood the types of strings and string primitive and string object. Now let's see some of that important methods that we have to perform on the string. Okay, so here are the important methods, and the first one is accessing string using index just like array elements. So we have already seen that using the bracket notation and then typing index number we'll get array elements, right? So just like that here I'll copy this now and I'll copy that. Here I'll paste that again. Let's see them one by one. So here I'll write something like grid and then I'll open, no, actually we have to wrap that inside console.log. I'll write grid and then I'll open brackets. Here I'll write something like 0, no, not 1, 0. Let's start with 0. Now I'll get h, obviously you can see h. So that is the, so in this way we can access the characters of string using the index. Okay, now let's go to second one, length. So length property is nothing but it will tell the length of string. Okay, so again let's take the same variable I'll write here console.log, and then I will write now greet, and then I'll just put dot and then length. Okay, here we should not call this like this. We should not put parentheses and call that function. It is not function. It's here we need to use that method just like that without parentheses. We are not calling that. So if I go to browser now, you can say I got 12 as output because this hello people has 12 characters. How? You can see here h0 and he1 hell 0 1 2 3 4, and inside the space also will be considered. So that is what you have to remember here. For example, if I put here multiple space, you can see I will get different length now. You can see now length became 19. So just remember that length always counts the spaces between them. Okay, and we have also one more method to eliminate that space. Okay, and but actually why we are using these methods, especially on the string, why we are learning about them? Because strings are important, guys. For example, now there is some message and input field in your web page. User has to enter some username and then some message and then his email address or something like that. But sometimes instead of entering message, user types his love story, or sometimes instead of entering some certain number of characters in the username, user will enter his family name and his personal name, nickname, and all that names. We don't need all that, right? So we will take some length and we'll write the code according to that length. Okay, we have to consider only some amount of length, some amount of characters. So that's why we have these different methods that we perform on the string, and we work based on that methods. Okay, with the strings. Now we have understood the length property. Let's go to the third one, includes. So includes also does the same thing. It will just tells if that character is present inside the string or not. Okay, for example, I'll write console.log. So here I'll write greet, and then here I'll open parenthesis. Why I'm opening parenthesis? I have tried includes first. Sorry, includes, and here I'll open parenthesis and I'll pass something like hello. Now let's go to Chrome. You see, I got output as true. Now let's do something hello. Let's see. So you can say I got output as false. So this is what includes methods do in JavaScript or in this string. Next, caret. This is another method. First I will actually write the syntax. So let's write here console.log. No, not console. Let's write char at, and inside that we have to take index. You have to write index. Okay, this method works just similarly like that, like what index method, I mean accessing elements using index. So here also we do the same thing. So I'll take space. Actually I want space. I want space badly. Console.log. Here I'll pass what I'll pass greet and insert and dot char at, and then index 0. So what it will tell is what character is present at the 0th index. So that's what we'll get in the output. What is present? H is present in the 0th position. Okay, H is present. Okay, after that we have again index of, tells the index of character in the string. So these methods are just I'll write console.log. Let's see that also. Here I'll pass greet, then index of. So here let's pass variable p, character p. So it will tell index. Okay, you can see index of p is 6. Okay, let's not actually count that. Okay, here index of p is 6. You can experiment with that. So index of will return the index of the character, and caret method will return the character which is present at the index. Okay, it will return the character, it will return the index. Okay, and what about index, accessing index using this 0, will get actual again character only. Okay, so that is the old approach without any methods. Okay, next, to uppercase and to lowercase. This is very important method, guys. So here let's write console.log, and then I'll write greet, and then I'll do something. I'll pass to uppercase. Okay, so let's see. To uppercase native code. Oh shit, I think yes, you have to give parenthesis here, and let's go to Google. So you can see we got all the characters in the uppercase. So the same goes with the lowercase. Okay, let's close this. And the next method is trim. So now it will remove all the white space. So we have seen that length property is also counting that white spaces, right? So let's take some space here, okay, and then I'll print console.log greet again. Okay, let's go to Chrome. So you can see we got some space here, right? Now let's use that trim method. So I'll copy this and I'll paste that over here, and here I'll write, instead of uppercase to uppercase, here I'll pass trim. Now let's see the magic. So you can see the space has removed, right? So that's the work of trim method. Okay, and we use this trim in the input field, guys. So for example, user first takes some lot of space and then he enters his name. Okay, at the start he will take some space, and at the end also he might will take some space. So for that reason we are removing that spaces at the first itself. So that's why we use trim method. Okay, now another method is replace. Replaces the string, put original strings just like that. Okay, so here it will take two parameters actually. I'll copy this, I'll paste that. So here in the greets, dot, I'll write replace. Okay, open the parenthesis. Here first let's write, here we should write original string, guys, hello, and then here put comma and then open another quotes. Here I'll write velo. Okay, now let's go to Google. Now you can see I got, instead of hello people I got velo people, but I got space because I'm not using the trim again, so that's why. But you can see that string is replaced with the second string, second argument. Okay, so that, but it will not change the original string. That's why we are getting all the same original strings again. Okay, now we have one more concept, that is strings are immutable, friends. Just remember that strings are immutable. Okay, let's quickly do that also. Here I'll write greet and then I'll write 0 and then I'll try to change this into X. Okay, now let's console.log. Again I'll write greet. Okay, greet here. Let's do that. So you can see I still get the same output H. H is not replaced with X because strings are immutable. Okay, that means not unchangeable, they will not change. Okay, so these are some basic and important methods that we perform in our everyday life on the strings. Okay, next we have at last one more concept, that is escape characters. So for example, we want to write some a special word in our sentence in a single quote, right? Or sometimes we have to take new line. So there are a lot of escape characters in the JavaScript. So the two important are, let's say I'll take a new variable and here I'll write message. Okay, here I'll write hello, how are you doing? I'll write here again I'll take quotes. Here I'll write Mary. See, I'll end that code. See, you can't we can't write this right? Because JavaScript will not understand what is this Mary. I mean, it will consider the string only until this part doing, and after that it will close that string, and again it will confuse what about this Mary. So for that we have something called escape character. So we can do something. Take escape character, that means this slash inside that quote, first quote, and then here outside that one, again not outside, inside only. No, actually we have to take first escape character as outside. Okay, here it should be outside, and then here this should be inside, and then here let's take some space and close this. Now you'll see this Mary will be printed separately inside that quotes. Okay, so let's console that, and here I'll pass message. Okay, let's go to Google now and we'll see. So here you can see, friends, Mary is printed separately inside the quotes, right? So that is the use of that escape character, and actually we can do that without them also. So here I'll remove them, and here instead of these single quotes we can wrap that with double quotes. Now JavaScript will be able to understand that, okay, you want to print this inside this single quotes. Okay, now you can see we'll get that Mary inside this. Okay, so that's how we can work with escape character. And we have one more thing, that is new line. It's just slash and n. If we write slash and n after that, now you will see what we'll get. You can see after how everything is printed in the new line. So this slash n is nothing but it's a new line escape character. Okay, equal to new line escape. Okay, the message will be cut at that point, and again remaining will be printed in the new line. Okay, that's it for the video. I hope you understood the concept of string and the types of string and the basic methods of string. Okay, if you found this video useful, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.